Warrior Team Fitness. It is such a pleasure to see you guys again. Jennifer's up tucking the kids in bed because they stayed up a little bit longer than they needed to. I don't know if anybody's seen what's going on sale for next month. You know, most of the time we post this stuff, but since we are going into the beginning of the month, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. They're doing the PiYo Challenge Pack. So PiYo with Shakeology for $140. That is a great program. I tell you what, if you're a guy and you think that you can handle Pilates and yoga, go ahead and try and hang with Chalene Johnson and watch yourself not feel as manly as you think you are. And I know because I was there. There was one day, like I thought I was going to cry. Like I was sweating, and she still had me doing like these stupid little, I don't know, I was like in Warrior 1 and then to Warrior 2, and then I forgot how many warriors there was, but it was painful. It hurt. The other one is the 3-day refresh challenge pack. Now that is, when you talk about the 3-day refresh and you start talking to people and they say, well, I just want to lose 5 to 10 pounds. I got you. I can do that for you in 3 days. A 3-day refresh, you will lose 5 to 10 pounds pretty easily, pretty consistently. Now it's not like it's a whole bunch of fun. Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Welcome.
Thanks.
You look great. Anyways, but that's a great challenge pack to sell. I mean, when you start talking about, that's a 3-day cleanse basically. And then they're selling the PiYo Kickstart, which is basically PiYo with the 3-day refresh and Shakeology for $180. That's a heck of a deal, guys. They're kind of making it pretty easy on us this month. And here's the kicker. You got that on your phone? Did you save it?
What?
I saved it.
This?
Has anybody seen their email?
Goodness gracious, dog.
Okay.
No.
This is the kicker. This month's Success Club 5 points, and you can earn the P90X base kit, the P90X2 base kit, and P90X Plus series. A total value of $299.60. That, I don't even know what to say. All right. So that's the call for, no, I'm just kidding. Oh, well, all right, see you later. No, that's awesome. That's a $300 value for hitting Success Club 5. So all you got to do is help 3 people next month, and you're in it to win it. You're going to win a $300 prize on top of, about $200 and something in commissions. So that is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything to add there? Beautiful love muffin?
No, you're doing great.
So, as we start to come into this month, we're coming into like these months that are a little bit harder. They're a little bit more of a struggle. It's not like when you go into January and people are going, I just want to get fit. It's my New Year's resolution, or going into February where everybody starts getting some taxes love, and they keep seeing those all the way until about midway through the year. That's an easy time to tell people, hey, I can get you fit and healthy. It's $140 and da 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 da. That's easy. Let's be honest here. But it's in these last couple months, it does start to get a little bit harder. Kids just started school. our month was so insane with school starting, with school close. I mean, just everything in general. Like, I felt like I could never get like this.
Head of the game.
Yeah, I always just felt like my schedule was messed up, and I mean, there was literally moments. Oh, hold on.
Sorry.
I know we just slowed down there for a second, but there was literally moments where I was like disgruntled. Like I felt like I wasn't getting enough work done, and I know that in this business I need to work every day. Like I've gotten to the point now where I take a long rest on Saturday. I do a little bit on Sunday. Friday, we focus directly on you guys, our team, whatever you guys need. But every day, it just felt like there was chaos. I couldn't ever get settled in. And I started to think, we started having some coaches that were having doubts, and even people that were having doubts. And I would want to just look at them and I want to say, what's your why? Why did you do this in the first place? Because it's not like I don't make like tons of money off of you just ordering Shakeology. Like that's not how this works. Like it takes hard work to build to where people are making a great amount of money or a significant amount of money to where it starts paying their bills. And to be honest, me and Jennifer are just really smart business-wise and financially enough to where we balance out our money very, very well. And that's how we were able to do this fast. But it took us a long time just to kind of get it. It took us forever just to kind of understand, okay, are we really going this direction? Because here's the thing, when we started this off, I think that I didn't believe in it as much as I should have. Because in my eyes, my parents always taught me, and my grandfather taught me, and my mom taught me that I was supposed to go out and get a job. I needed to go out and get a job. And don't worry about Jennifer. She got hired.
I did not.
No, but they teach you that you have to go get a job. And you need to have a profession. You need to be a nurse or work in a restaurant or, go into the Army. Have to go to college. You need to go to college. That's the only way that you're going to do anything with yourself in life. Do you guys realize that Gary Vaynerchuk, the guy who wrote Jab, 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 Right Hook, got F's in school? I'm not saying that that's the way to go. But what I am saying is this is a guy that makes millions of dollars because he found something in himself. He found that he loves people. He found that he loves success. He found that he likes to drive and push people to better themselves. So I started to think, what's our why? What's my why? Because there's a lot of things that make it easy. I want to get in shape. Okay. Well, go to the gym. I really want to get healthy. Okay. Well, eat broccoli and salad every day. I just made some delicious Brussels sprouts. Best Brussels sprouts you've ever eaten your entire life. You would have ate them too. See your face. So how do you find your why? We wrote down 3 points, and in those 3 points, we just have a little basis. First point, what made you want to change? You know, what made you want to change?
You.
She says it all sweet. In husband's ears, when we've been together for 18 years, I hear this, I was going to stab you in the neck.
There's a lot of mixed emotions that made me start and want something different. But do you want adjectives? Is that what you're saying?
I don't even know what that means. So
Okay.
I know what adjectives are.
I think that a basis of my wanting change was frustration, self-doubt. I feel like when I was an Army wife and in the moment of it all, I had to be the strongest person in my house because at any given moment, my leader in my house would leave. So the next best person was me. And I would have to take care of everything. That had me find an inner confidence and an inner dependency that was amazing because it made me realize who I could really be when I needed to be that person. But when trial hit, I feel like I found myself frustrated, doubting myself, insecure, and just flat out not happy. And that was like the complete polar opposite of what I had just gone through for the last 9 years. So it made me not like that person that I had become, and I needed something different.
I was just hurting. I just didn't know who I was. Felt like I didn't belong. I feel like I didn't belong in my house, in this civilian world, okay? Because you're a civilian. I felt like I didn't belong. I needed change. I needed something to change. So what made you want change? Were you heartbroken? Was there depression? Was it self-confidence? Was you just wanted something more for yourself? Desperation? What about needs, frustrations? You know, I believe with Jennifer's, it wasn't just that she had an inner dependency. It was that I was so focused on being away that she was frustrated, and that frustration drove her into like this madness of, okay, I'm going to do this. So what made you want to change? For some people, that's not, you know, it could be something simple. It could be something simple. If we had Steve Milanos on this call, you know, I'm sure he would have a much simpler answer. But if you ran it back to what the big part of him that we wanted to see change was, he wanted to see people change. He wanted to give something to people that they can get healthy for. I mean, that's what, that if I know him, and that would be his passion. That would be almost what he would say, is he wanted to see change in people. He wanted to help. The second one, what's your inspiration? Your driving force. For some of us, it's our kids. For some of us, it might be yourself. It might just be for you. Are you battling depression like I was? Do you feel alone? Did you feel alone? Are you sick of your kids looking at you and all you can do is sit on the couch? I hated the fact that I used to ask my dad if he wanted to go out and play catch, and he was always too tired. He was always too tired. The question on that one was, I don't know how much was missed, but your inspiration. What is your inspiration? Is it your kids? Your spouse? Because you have to know what it is. You have to find something. There has to be something, some reason that you were inspired to get your ass out of bed or up off the couch every single day and sweat for 25 to 30 minutes, and then on a leg day after PIO not be able to walk, or laugh at your wife while she's trying to climb up the stairs. But that just brings joy and inspiration. Do you have anything to add to that?
My only thing is, if you take it from a business standpoint on what drew you to that. Some people are strictly business focused through it, and they're relating it to a healthier, better lifestyle, and that aspect comes later. So if you take it like that, what drove you? What did you see in someone else because you found the business somehow, some way like that? What connection did you have to it? That has to be something that is ingrained in you. What if you're like naturally want to be an entrepreneur, naturally want to be able to work from home, working for yourself, whatever those, like there's a connection there also. But if I look back on what kind of drew me is somebody else's testimony on what they had been able to walk through. That was my inspiration. Well, if they can do it, why can't I? If they can pay off all their debt in 6 months, why can't I? If they can lose all their baby weight and not have to be on any pills anymore, why couldn't I? Or why couldn't I help somebody else do that? There's usually a connection that I like to say gets your inner heart patter going. You know, like there's something that draws you, allures you to it, whether it's healthier, whether it's business, whatever, emotional, those type of things.
I think if you want to be really healthy, you should get a Thrive patch and put It Works wrap on.
We're not here to make fun.
Oh, my bad. Anyways, number 3, you have to have a destination.
I want a really cool song to go with that, like dun, 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 destination.
That's not a cool song.
Sorry. Well, that's how it came out across my head.
It could have been like Eye of the Tiger or something like that.
I don't know that song very well.
Everybody's thinking of that beat in their head right now.
I know. Dun, 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 destination.
Sorry you guys had to hear that. What's your end game? You know, when you decided to get married or have kids or buy a house or buy a car, you always had a plan, right?
Hopefully.
I'm gonna buy this house and burn it to the ground.
Usually with the car, there's no plan.
I'm gonna have kids and raise them until they're 5 and then kick them all out of the house. If you guys heard that, Lucius is getting in trouble. What's your end game? Is it just to get healthy? Because if it is, then then to be really, really honest with you, if it's just to get healthy, then you don't really need to make these calls every week. You can ignore the calls. Just keep drinking your shake because I believe that's very, very important. I believe that it is a huge part of our nutrition. With all the crap that's out there, I believe that shake resets our body. And because we're getting such a dense nutrition, all the processed food and all the crap that they tell us is good, it just helps. But the end game is important. You know, when we first started this, our end game at first, you know what it was? I looked at Jennifer and I said, make sure that you pay for our shakes every month. So she would help 3 people, and she would make sure that paid for the shakes every month. Here's my headphones. See? Yeah, that's what happens when. Don't worry, Lucius. I'll kill you as soon as I get off the call. But that was our end game. I told her, make sure that we pay for the shakes. So that's what she did. And then I went to Dallas, and I listened to all these guys talk. And then I realized, holy crap, this is real. These people are really helping people and making 6 figures and 7 figures. I think the lowest, the guy that made the least amount last year said he made like over $300,000. Everybody else that I heard from, the other 14 guys, were all millionaires. To include Mark Briggs, who is like taking our team and just giving us this, it's just good stuff. It's really, really good. But the key is knowing your destination. Where are you going? What is this going to do for you? Is this something that is going to retire your husband or your wife? Is this something that's going to retire you? Because when you start thinking grand scheme, if your end game is financial freedom, it doesn't mean that you have to sell stuff to people, because by now you should be believing in this. By now, it should be changing the atmosphere in your house. It should be changing your body. It should be changing your personality, the way that you conduct yourself daily. And I'm not talking about not freaking out. I'm not saying that you walk around like an Oompa Loompa, always happy, singing songs and carols, because that would just be retarded. Wouldn't make any sense. But what I am saying is that you're starting to feel a self-confidence. And every time you knock out one of those workouts and you get done, you feel stronger. And you feel like you have more control of yourself. And you feel like you just feel good. You feel good. And then you get to go drink some chocolate or some strawberry or some green berry or some vanilla, whatever you're drinking. And then you feel even better. And you do it every single day. And guess what happens? There's a whole world around you that's standing still. And they're just watching. They're just watching. And maybe you've talked to them and they said, no, nope, not for me. Maybe they said, well, not right now. Maybe, oh, that's expensive. Oh, I really like to go to the gym. Oh, I can't work out at home. Guess what? They're still watching. They're watching you. They're going to watch your body change over the next years. They're going to watch your body change, and they're going to wonder why didn't they do this? And then later on down the road, when this is the only job that you have and this is the only thing that you're doing and you're traveling all over the place. You know that we're traveling every 3 months right now? Every 3 months. When somebody says, hey, how you guys doing? Oh, doing good. Are you guys coming back to California? I don't know. I don't think we have time because in October we're supposed to go to Florida. Then we have Super Saturday in Raleigh. Then we have to go to Mexico. That's what we're hoping. We got to qualify for that trip. Then after that, we're supposed to go to Jamaica. Then after that, we're supposed to go back to Tennessee.
Doesn't that make you tired? But it's exciting.
That's what I was talking to somebody the other day. They said, wow, your life sounds so cool. I'm like, I wish it was that cool. I'm like stressing out over here every day. I wonder if I'm going to get in a success club. Oh, God. Honey, I don't know if I talked to enough people today. If you guys think that like that little worry and that self-doubt and that, no, it doesn't. It doesn't end. I mean, I'm hoping it does one day.
Yes, it does.
I mean, I imagine it will eventually. For me, it hasn't. In a year and a half, I still wonder, oh, God, I just want to get in a success club. I start up every first of the month. All right, success club. I'm going to do this. And then like a week later.
Play the first of the month song in our house. It's the first of the month.
Yeah, we do that. It's kind of a tradition. But what's the end game? What's the destination? I got sidetracked a little bit. What's your destination? Where do you want to go? Because if this is something that is going to kill off your medications, it's going to help you lose weight. It makes you a better person. It makes you more confident. The people at your job are starting to know that there's something different with you. Then all you need to know is where your end game is. Where are you going? Anything to add on that? You're looking at me like, well.
I can muster something up, but no.
So, we started to send out some messages to the team today because there's a lot of people on the team now. We just started to look at it today, and there's like 77 people on our team. And I was like, holy cow, honey, like I haven't even talked to some of these people. I didn't talk to nobody today except for literally just coaches out of Warrior Team Fitness.
It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I set my phone down, and I got up and was like, I need a moment. I need a moment to me.
So I just want to encourage you guys, I realize you guys are going to watch other people. We've seen people that we started this out and people were doing 30 Success Club points. They were doing 30 Success Club points. And Jennifer was like distraught a little bit. She was like, what is this girl doing? Da, da, da. And I said, don't worry about that. In the end, this is our house, our business center, and we just do it the way that we're going to do it. So we learned. We started watching videos. We started making all the calls together. Like we did last week's call. If you still haven't listened to that, you need to listen to last week's call. That was absolutely awesome. But I was outside doing the lawn, and she was inside, and we both had headphones on. But you can't get discouraged. It doesn't help you in your why. And once you find your why, write it down. And put it somewhere where you have to look at it every single day. That way, when you're distraught and you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I can do this. Everybody keeps saying no. You look at your why and you go, you know what, that's good. That's just more people that are going to watch me so that in 6 months, they're going to be going, holy cow, look at that person. Forget the gym. Hey, what's that Body Beast program you got? So it's really all I got. You got a way to land this bird?
The only reason why you have a why is so you can fall back on it and continue the journey at a steady pace. Okay? You don't want to burn out. You don't want to get so high and mighty that your shit doesn't stink. Like, you want to run a steady race. You are doing this for whatever your own reasons are. But if I want to say, I'm doing this for my home, I'm doing this for the people that need change in their life, for my kids, for my parents, like, my expectations are high, but there is no reason why your expectations can't be high too, because we have seen it over and over and over again. People have come in many different attitudes, many different reasons, and they have soared. They have made their dreams come true. They have made blessings upon blessings of their families, their churches, so on and so forth. So don't get discouraged. Just keep your why visible. Let it be resonated inside your heart, your soul, your mind. So when anybody asks, why are you doing this? You can spout it off just like that. And that's going to inspire them. It really, truly is. But I just want to tell everybody, I don't know who some of these people are on the call. Some of them I do. As far as the ones I can not see your faces on. Good job at the Team Cup. Yes. Tonight is the very last day, night, hours, whatever. But y'all tried your hardest. You put yourself out there. It doesn't have to be a Team Cup for August. It can be an every month thing. Progress. Give yourself a non-negotiable goal for each and every month, each and every week, whatever you want to do. Set your own goals and dream the impossible with it. But I hope that y'all receive some value from what Anthony said.
We're going to do some prizes next month for any rank advancements. We're going to do a big drawing for all of everyone, and then we got some. Good night. We got some prizes we're going to give away for every rank advancement through Warrior Team Fitness. So September.
So that means there's like 75 of them.
Well, y'all better rank advance. Let's do this.
I better get my butt moving.
Yeah. We'll be wrapping up coffee cups out of the.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Have a great night, guys, and
we'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah, go change some lives.
Bye.
Romero, get a new hat.